Bien preparados para la primera lucha en estos playoffs de 5 contra 5 el equipo de Italia contra el equipo del Reino Unido.
Great Britain has been doing a fantastic job so far. They've also taken their field into a very iconic sort of V-shape here.
Yep, that's right.
They know what they're doing here.
And it goes straight into the fight now. You can see the loose runner of the Italian team. Very, very hesitant. I think not putting enough into it, and now starting to attack the UK team. These runners still trying to find their opponent. Nobody down as such, but there is one Italian very close to the ground trying to pull the UK fighters away from his teammates. So movement there from the two polearm fighters in the middle there. Still no one down. More movement there in the corner, 2 against 1, but they cannot yet pull that UK fighter. Very close and very nearly could have been accused of pulling them away. There's one UK fighter down on the other side of the list there. And still those Italian fighters trying to pull that one UK fighter away from the list. They're really having great difficulty doing it. Right in the corner there is another UK fighter who's just backed away. You can see as the camera moves up there, great kick there from the Italian fighter. And it looks like Italy does have an advantage in this, but they're being made to work for it, all the energy really coming out of them. And that is an Italian fighter who's down. However, I think actually, yes, the UK fighter's been grounded as well. You can see ripping onto the list there. The Italian in quite an uncomfortable position. Going to find out quite difficult, trying to sweep away the legs of the UK fighters. The Russian shots to run it, able to do so much with it. And these UK fighters holding on to grip there, it's very close to getting a grounding fighter there. That's another taken down fighter for the Italian team, and that's it. Well, hard fought there by Italy.
The UK fighter that was on the south side wall was actually balancing over one of his team members the entire time, trying to not lose his foot.
There were the usual runners who were spending quite some time looking for the opponents, really going straight into it. However, whatever the tactic was, it worked. So it's difficult to criticise the team for speculating over time which may have been lost, considering the fact that they won.
En la competición, así
que primer round para Italia, take on the Ukrainian in
Italia
one of the
contra
semi-finals,
Reino Unido.
Probably for third place.
Marshall now calls for the start of round 2, Italy versus the UK. In straight into each other, 3 UK fighters surrounding 2 Italians there. Moving into this, great blows coming through there. Still all fighters on their feet. The UK going straight for the list on the side there. The Italian fighter desperately trying to peel him off the list, run him away. And we've got a loose fighter taking the rondelle off the helmet of the Italian fighter there. And still a lot of aggression coming out from the UK team. Some great movement, however, coming from the Italians. The runners making use of the space now. Once again, finding themselves trying to pull the UK fighters off the list. Some sharp blows going through to the legs of the fighters. And again, you can see that strong grip of the UK fighters. And there's some intervention there from the UK moving over. I think the Marshals have got involved there. Maybe there's some, I think he's grounded that list, which means there's an available Italian fighter to get working on the legs of the UK fighter pinned against the list now. Using the size of that Italian fighter is going to be crucial in getting that UK fighter out. And you can see the UK members now taking some punishment from the Italians, still though on their feet and making the Italians really work for it. How much more of this punishment will they be able to take? Great resilience shown by the UK fighters there. 2 fighters gone down, UK and Italian. The Italians do have the advantage now, but that big Italian in the side is moving towards his UK opponent. You can see there is a size difference here. However, the UK fighter very nearly takes him down. Great athleticism shown there. And there's now a skirmish in the corner. That UK fighter still hanging on. Very, very impressive there. And you can see the Italians trying to wear down the opponent, hoping that one of the other Italians will be able to turn around and assist him in taking away the legs of the UK fighter. Both of them extremely tired as it is. You can see the loose Italian there still trying to hack away at the legs of the UK fighter. I'm not sure if he'll turn around and go for a run and try to assist his teammate. However, it looks as if they're pinned up against this strong UK fighter. And I think they're going to need to do some extremely good teamwork here in order to get this man down, because he's not going anywhere. He's not holding on to the list, though, so they could move forward. They could sacrifice one of their own. And you have the two other fighters, UK and Italy, who have been separated for a lull in the action, and they're headed towards the list once again. Moving quite slowly now, can you see? Great work, and the very nearly comes down. This is great work from the Italian team now. Jumps on the UK fighter who is holding on to the list. Well, you can see people on the side getting down. You can see some great support there from the Italians. Even the Russians are supporting the Italians. Very nearly down there, taking him down. It's so close now. Italy moments away from a victory, and it is down. Stunning work there from Italy. What an amazing result there for the Italian team.
You may not have noticed, actually, that English fighter right at the end, his glove was actually touching the ground, so out probably earlier than a lot of people thought, but eventually that Italian fighter pushing him outside the ring. I thought he would have been in a better situation to disengage and actually move around to help out his teammate. That big Italian, I don't think, would have been able to keep up with his movements.